Welcome to the
What's the deal?
Let me try that again. It's the Down with DP podcast with Robert Dunn and Ron Prendamano in 3, 2.
Hey, everybody. Hey. Thank you. Wow, that was great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
Hi, everybody.
This is the Down with DP podcast. My name is Robert Dunn, and with me is
Ron Prendamano.
And this is for September 1st, 2025. Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day. Look, we're working. Jesus Christ.
For all the people in labor today.
No, I don't think that's what it means.
I'm pretty sure that's what it means. For all the women out there who are giving birth, happy Labor Day.
Happy. Sure. Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day.
Yeah, happy Labor Day. Hope it's short.
Labor is work.
That I would say so. Yeah. I mean,
I've heard.
I've seen some shit, man. Seen some shit. I haven't seen anything.
I've heard, as the great Brian Regan once said, that the only thing in comparison to childbirth is to break your femur bone in half.
I saw something about like the worst pains in the world, and like I think the childbirth wasn't the first. I think getting burned alive was the first. That's horrible. But kidney stones were close. I hear kidney stones are like one of the closest things to childbirth.
How do you get those?
Kidney stones? Drinking a lot of dehydration. I think it's high uric acid. I could be wrong. But yeah, I had kidney stones once.
That's why I have a water bottle.
Luckily, I have coffee. That doesn't help. But luckily, they were very small. But as small as they were fucking painful.
Yeah, and that must be like...
It hurt.
Yeah.
It hurt. That's a great way to start the show. Ron had kidney stones, everybody. Yay.
Hey.
Yay.
Well, thanks for everyone who is still sticking with us. Boy, howdy, are we excited to have you back.
Gracias.
Yeah, we are. I am still trying to figure out how to level us the best that we can volume-wise.
Yeah,
but we are working
on it.
I've hired 20 new employees for us, and they're all doing a terrible
21
job.
I just hired someone yesterday. 21.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Well, I hope that they could pick up the slack.
Mm-hmm.
So pick up the slack. Anyway, they always get rowdy.
Jesus.
So
it's a workplace violation. My God.
That's why we don't hire HR people.
No,
who
needs them?
Yeah, I was like, who's working your HR department? I'm like, what HR department?
Who needs an HR department?
And I fired them on the spot, and now they don't work here.
Excellent. Great.
So
great. The lawyer called. We're meeting with 3 former employees tomorrow, by the way.
Wow. Yeah. Well, no one could beat my lawyer, which is 1-800-NO-CUFFS. So try your best. But we got a few things to talk about on the show today.
We do.
Yeah, I think
there's quite a few things. Buckle up, as we got a show today. We got some stuff on our mind today. Do you like Do you like my Buffalo Bill outfit?
Oh yeah, you've upgraded your serial.
Yes, I went from serial killer to goodbye horses. Yeah.
Or is that like Tom Selleck? Am I getting that right?
It could be Tom Selleck. Actually, it's my wife's. I don't know.
I'm googling Tom's. Your wife is Tom Selleck?
No,
awesome.
no, not at all. Not at all.
Who's the guy that from the 80s who had all the Hawaiian shirts? Is that Tom Selleck? Or
I think so. I'm sure people, I don't know.
He's very masculine.
Yeah, I know who you're talking. I think it might be Selleck.
Man.
Ooh.
Anyway,
I'm gonna get yelled at
Selleck is very masculine.
People in the comments, you're not the fucking... Okay, I'm sorry.
All the Tom Selleck. I think I'm right. Yeah, because I found a picture of him, a dashing picture of him with a
with the chest hair?
With the chest hair and the shirt,
wall,
and oh my God! Excuse me for a moment. We might have to pause the podcast. JK. But yeah, we got a few things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about some movies. We're going to talk about some acting things that annoy us. We're going to get to some penetrating questions.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do a little segment where I've written some jokes this morning. and I'm gonna have Ron read them, and he doesn't know what any of these jokes are.
I have no idea. He told me that he wrote them. I don't know. I might retaliate. I might just let him school me or two. I don't know. We're trying this. This is new. It might be fun. I don't know. We think we're entertaining, so we'll try.
The best jokes that are written are the ones that are written the morning of, as people know. Not the ones that are worked out and tested with audiences. Nope, just straight up raw dogging it.
Sometimes that is true. As a comedian,
okay.
Sometimes the best jokes I come up with are the ones on the spot, even during a set. And then there are times where I'll come up on the spot and then I'll work on it and make it better, or find out, this fucking sucks. Not using this again.
Right. Yeah, well, that's also a little bit of pressure on my end because I'm not the comedian, so...
No, but you're a talented son of a bitch, so there you go.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that. But as... I don't know if people know, but I am West Coast. Ron. I'm so sorry. Oh, my God.
You use my full government, you son of a bitch.
I know. Now you're going to get doxxed. Yeah, but speaking of doxing, Ron is on the East Coast, and I'm on the West Coast. And so... You are New York based. I am Los Angeles based.
City of Angels.
And you are a big fruit apple. Something.
The big apple. Yeah,
Big old. I just remember that scene in James and the Giant Peach where
we're going to New York City.
Yeah. And then the Giant Peach landed in New York, and I was like, oh, it's the Giant Peach and the Big Apple.
I never realized how much the centipede from Brooklyn made sense until I lived in Brooklyn. That makes so much fucking sense.
Centipedes are always
do
crazy
you have a lot of centipedes out there?
I have zero.
We get centipedes every once in a while, and they're just nasty creatures. They're fast too.
Yeah. But, what do we get?
But yeah, we are on each separate coast. Originally from Florida. For those of you who don't know, we both grew up in the same hometown, good old Spring Hill, Brooksville, Florida. And Rob, you've lived in Burbank, Los Angeles for how many years now?
Well, Burbank probably going on 3 years. Los Angeles, I try not to count, but over 10 years.
Over 10 years, okay.
Yeah.
And you were in Florida for then until you went to California, right?
Yeah. Yep. And I haven't really lived anywhere else. It's been like Florida, California. So,
yeah, New York. That's it. Three different boroughs, but yeah, New York.
And you are someone that travels a lot too.
As a flight attendant, I travel.
And what is your, like, for New Yorkers, like, what is your favorite thing about the city that you would say?
My favorite thing about New York. Now, a lot of people think New York is dead. New York has died. New York has changed. New York changes all the time. I mean, there are neighborhoods that my father grew up in Brooklyn that are not the same demographic. I mean, New York changes. That's what it does. My favorite thing about New York, and I think will forever be, is how accessible everything is in New York City. If I need to get to the Bronx at 2:30 in the morning, which I shouldn't have to, I can do it by public transportation, and somewhere along the way I can get a bacon, egg, and cheese from somewhere. Okay? The accessibility is always there. There's also always something going on. You go into the subway, you might, you might see people performing at Union Square, okay? You get on the F train in Parsons Boulevard. You get to Kew Gardens, Union Turnpike. Next thing you know, showtime. What time is it? Showtime. Well, actually, that'd be from Forest Hills on. But yeah, those express trains, you get showtime. Everybody knows that. So there's always something going on in New York City. That's why I stay here. That's why I love this city.
Yeah.
People ask me, would you ever move back to Florida? Not right now. No. I have no desire to move to Florida because I don't want to drive. I can drive. I still can drive. I just drove from Georgia and back, so I still drive. But I have no desire at all to leave New York right now.
Okay.
Love this city. So the accessibility is what I love. And the bars are open till 4. That kind of helps too.
That is nuts.
Yeah, the bars are open till 4 a.m. Yeah, most bars are open till 4 a.m. in New York.
But they probably open at 5 or something? Or?
No, they open 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I think there's one bar in the city that opens, they have like a whole, like, I just read about this online. They have like a whole like early morning club or something like that. They open like 8 o'clock in the morning. So they're obviously grandfathered in to open at that hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so gotta love it. And what about you? What do you love about California, Los Angeles?
Well, I'll say that what I loved about New York more than LA is the transportation. LA has one single underground train, the Red Line, and
Is it really just one train?
I think so. Well, we have trains, but that's the only one underground that goes through. I assume it's because of the earthquakes that they can't build like New York, where they just have everything underground. I don't know. I'm not the person who built them, but that's what and I don't think they're 24 hours either, or at least not the underground one. So that's what I like about New York. But what do I like about LA is it kind of has that same vibe that you said, like things always seem to be happening, in the city. And I'm a big film nut, and that's where everything is. That's where there's a lot of, New York has this too. That's why it's kind of hard to think of a different thing. But LA has a lot of art and a lot of people that are pursuing things creatively. And there's just that kind of, like, even where I live now, it's like the mecca of, like, Warner Brothers is down the street from me. Nickelodeon is down the street from me. Like, it's that kind of vibe that's just, I'm surrounded by. And that's what I like, probably about LA. So it's more of a vibe thing, but LA too has that same thing that New York has, where if you want to grab something, like, you can just, there's always like a new restaurant to try that you'll never try them all. Like, there's always something new, but LA is a bit more spread apart. We do have to deal with the traffic.
A lot more spread apart. Are you kidding?
Yeah. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
You better not be. That's one reason why I personally don't like Los Angeles.
Wow. Okay.
No, sorry, I don't. I mean,
I just talked up New York.
No, I feel bad. You have great weather, and the best birria.
Set me up.
And the best birria tacos I ever had was in Redondo Beach. So, I mean, LA has a lot of good things, but for, like, what I love about New York is I could be on the subway with an actor, with a comedian, with a construction worker, with a lawyer, with that. LA, you have that, but a lot of you guys are actors where you are, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, you have your everyday people too, but it's like, I don't know,
we don't acknowledge them.
No, exactly my point. Like, New York,
regular people.
New York is also, I think, New Yorkers have some of the best spirit, and I'm not saying this. Like, New Yorkers will come together when shit happens, obviously.
Yeah.
Look at the past. Obviously, and it still happens to this day. Even little things that don't make the news. New Yorkers give a fuck. People think New Yorkers have such a bad attitude. No, we don't. Because if you deal, we deal with 8.5 million people every day. We don't have time to be nice to everybody. We got shit to do. We got places to go. But I kid you not, I've met nicer people in New York than I have in Florida.
And
100%. It's
also known they're extremely modest.
Well, yes.
Just kidding. No, I've heard, I don't know who said this, if it was Jerry Seinfeld or what, but it's like almost everyone in New York is funny. Like,
oh my God.
Naturally funny.
Oh my God. I ain't shit.
Funny.
I ain't shit. Okay. Everyone I know is, all my friends have made me laugh at some point, but something that has come out of their mouth. Everybody's fucking funny. Even if they're transplants like myself, they're fucking funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brent, maybe because there's something that drew you there. I don't know. There's like a funny bone you have.
Like, it's amazing how many people are just naturally funny.
Yeah.
If everybody did stand up in New York, I mean, it would be the most saturated market in entertainment. But it's
right.
Yeah, I've met so many funny people in New York.
Do you find the crowds do you find the crowds are a bit different when you do stand up elsewhere outside of New York?
I'll be honest, I haven't done too much outside of New York, but like, even going to Long Island, the crowd's a little different. Performing in Jersey, the crowd's a little different. Yeah. So even parts of the city you go to, the crowd is different. So is
it harsh?
No, it's just a matter of opinion. Like, you know, you perform like Midtown, you'll get a lot more tourists. You know, maybe go to the Upper West Side, you might get some more locals. It depends. So local.
Where's the Cellar?
What? Cellar's in the Greenwich Village on McDougal Street.
Okay. Because that's where I went last time I was in New York.
Yeah.
And had a good
obviously
time.
Famous club, great club, honored to perform. It's, it's a great club.
Yeah.
I've never performed there. Like I said, I suck. But yeah.
No, you'll get
one
there,
day,
though.
one day. I did have a show last Wednesday at QED in Astoria, which was phenomenal. Yeah,
okay.
That was great. That was fun.
Nice. Did it go well?
It was phenomenal. Yeah, it was fantastic.
I think I saw that actually. I think I saw...
somebody posted. I put a story, a picture of me or something like that. I'll attempt to post a video.
Here's a question. When it comes to you performing material and having someone film it, I've seen some comics in LA, like the famous ones, I see their jokes on my algorithm, but then there's some people I just know personally who all they do is just post that they're doing shows, but they don't post their jokes, which I would get the argument for that because they don't want people to hear their jokes.
Yeah.
But part of me is like, I would kind of want to throw some jokes. So to get, I don't know, to get noticed a little bit. But.
That's also part of my dilemma is that you obviously know I'm not a very big social media person. You've kind of taken the reins on that, and I thank you. So some comedian friends I have, most of them do post something of their routine online, something of a recent set or something that landed well that they're trying to get attention. Then I have friends that do not want their staged material online, and they'll do sketches and things like that. So I see both sides to it. I am not. For me, it's just kind of like I just can't wrap my mind around it to do it, which sounds like an excuse, but it's just how my brain works. So yeah, I'm a little bit of a purist in that sense, but yeah, you should post something. Absolutely. And I have in the past, but you should post some type of joke or something like that, some piece of your bit to help hopefully get noticed. That's kind of the whole point, right?
Well, here's the thing. Could you, because you're writing new material, some jokes expire and whatever.
Absolutely.
If you feel like, okay, this joke I'm telling, it is getting laughs, but I feel like it's nearing its end.
I recently had
Do you think that's the time? Do you think that's the time to film that joke? Because you're like, well, I'm kind of done with it anyway. Let me post that on social media.
If it's not getting... If you keep telling the joke over and over, which a lot of us do, you use your material over and over, different sets. If that joke keeps getting big laughs, then yeah, maybe post that joke. But if it's towards the end of its lifespan and it's not getting that crowd reaction like it did, and I have some jokes recently that haven't gotten the crowd reaction that it used to, and you hear it, you're like, oh, that didn't get the laugh it normally does in the same room, with the same people. So yeah, you kind of want to post it when it's doing well, but also, it could be something topical. It all depends on the comedian. It all depends on what, how that night went. That joke may have landed great that one night, but the next night, not so much. It all depends.
Well, I mean, you could add laughter sound effects and AI audience members, kind of like the Will Smith
I don't know
concert.
of any of my friends that do that. Maybe they do. I don't think they do.
I would never want to do that. They also
don't have to do that, but yeah.
Right. No, I wowould never want to do that anyway, because then I'm just trying to fool myself.
But it is a thing. It is a thing. I mean, comedians use AI to write their material.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is not... You're defeating the whole purpose of putting you on stage. You're defeating...
I thought about just having an AI co-host, and but then I was like, nah.
Yeah. So. I don't think AI is going to make you a 5'4" pudgy Italian German, okay? I don't think that's going to spit that out for you.
How long until we have full podcasts that are just two AIs talking?
2027.
Yeah, it's not like, what's today's date?
This is all we got. We got a couple years left. That's all we got.
Because we're at a point where people just, I don't know, people seem to not care.
No. But yeah, that's it.
Like, did you listen to that George Carlin new special, the AI one that they put out?
I don't know if I want to.
No, well, I listened to it more like from a technical. I'm like, okay, how are they doing this? And what I'm guessing is, I don't think any jokes were written. I think that a comedian, because it was done by what's the podcast? It's the Will Sasso podcast.
Okay.
But anyway, I think that there was a comic who wrote George Carlin jokes, performed them, and then it was just an AI voice changer. That's my guess. But it was like pretty convincing, and I'm not going to say I enjoyed it in the sense of like how I would listen to Carlin normally, but I was like, man, for someone who wouldn't know better,
sure,
they probably would like it. So anyway, not to bring the party down.
No, it's okay. But, just AI is taking all of our jobs.
Yep. But who I'm forgetting everyone's name. there was someone that was talking about AI jokes and how like stand-up jokes come from, there's a human element, there's experience, and AI can never write from experience.
Right now
like
it
a real
can't,
human experience.
but as we continue to teach AI the world, eventually it might be able to, which is terrifying.
Yeah, I agree. But you know what? I'm gonna liven up the mood now. You ready for this?
Yes, go.
So Taylor Swift's engaged. Hello?
I
said get back in there. Get back. I'm recording the podcast.
The employees.
These fucking employees, man.
God.
They're like small brains. Yes, I'm recording. Anyway, sorry about that.
Yes, Taylor Swift is engaged. Yes.
I didn't see that happening.
I don't give a fuck, to be honest.
Ron, tell me how you really feel.
I don't fucking care. I don't care. I mean, yay. If it's real, good for them. Great. Taylor Swift. Yes, amazing pop musician. Yes, we know that. I'm not crazy about Taylor Swift's music. I'm just not.
Mm-hmm.
Some stuff she does is fine. It's okay. It's, you can listen to it. It, livens the mood of, a party or a bar or whatever. Travis Kelce. Great player. Fuck the Chiefs. I don't care. I'm not a big fan of the Chiefs. I've cheered for them in the past, but I don't care.
The Chiefs is a sports team.
Yeah,
right?
The Kansas City Chiefs are up. Yes.
They're a sports
they won the
team.
Super Bowl a few times. The Bucks beat them though. So yeah, it's I don't. Cool. Good for them. Yay, but I don't know. I mean, are there really people that are just like falling asleep so happy that, oh my God, I'm so happy they're engaged? Are you doing that, Rob? Is that something you're doing?
Oh yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Wow. When it comes to Taylor Swift, honestly, like I think she's super talented.
Absolutely.
I'm not like, I think it's almost like low hanging fruit to make fun of her. I just don't find Taylor Swift jokes that funny unless there's some kind of creativeness to it. But I don't know. I brought it up as like kind of a joke. It's obviously big news. People are excited. It's something that we knew was going to happen.
As a human being, congrats. Happy for them. Hope everything works out. Great. But I don't know them, so I don't fucking care.
Right. So something I did kind of want to touch on that I saw. Sorry. Maybe you need to listen to some.
I did say I'm short,
but I saw someone post on Facebook or whatever, and about how depressed they were by the engagement because it seems like she lives such a perfect life. She's a billionaire, successful. Now getting engaged is probably going to have like the perfect wedding. And it's like, it's that mindset. I understand why people might fall into that hole of like comparison. But at the same time, it's like, man, when it comes to celebrities, it's all a highlight reel.
Of course.
All a highlight reel.
Of course.
So I didn't comment anything, but in my head, I'm just like, man, don't let yourself go down that rabbit hole.
You know how many arguments they've probably had in the past?
Yeah, of course. Of course. They're human beings too, So,
I can't believe you did that on stage, you son of a bitch. How dare you, Travis? Like, I mean, come on.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, he's an amazing player. She's an amazing artist. Mm-hmm. End of story. They're both two separate people and they don't need each other. But if
could it be any more obvious?
Yeah. So I mean, if it's real, if it's happy, if it's not just for paparazzi and boosting economies of cities that Taylor goes to, great. Good for them. I wish them all the best.
Yeah, I would say that I think Taylor Swift is probably a bit too smart for that, for like, the fake.
I mean, she has dated a lot of people. She has had quite a few.
But I don't think she doesn't need that anymore. Like, I'm not saying she ever did, but she doesn't need that. So that's why I feel like this is a genuine
her status. I'm sure it's probably hard for her to, filter out the people that are real and the people that are just there for an image. And I think that's real. Yeah, I think that's true with a lot of famous people. It's like, who's real, who's not, and sometimes you do it for the publicity and you do it for the money and you do it for that. And then sometimes, you really want love. and I get that.
Kind of like, because wasn't the Justin Bieber Selena Gomez that was a setup?
Yeah, I think
Or do
so.
you think
Something
they
like that.
actually
Yeah.
dated? Yeah.
I mean, Hollywood's been set.
I saw them.
Go ahead.
I saw them together on a date once.
Really?
Yeah. And
Were you their waiter?
yeah, right. Yeah, I was like, would you like extra butter? No, I just saw them. I don't even know why I brought that up. I'm sorry. That's the end of the story.
I saw people on a date once.
Yeah. Let me just add to it. Yeah. Then I sat with them, and yeah, that's the end of the story.
Cool story,
yeah,
Hansel.
I can't even like improv. I can't even improv.
Do you want an applause?
Because that's how uninteresting
Do you
the
want an
story.
applause?
Well, I'm almost done with the story. And then I sat with them, and no, I got nothing. Give me the applause or the boo.
No, here, this one says awkward.
Okay,
yeah,
I see that.
Good. No,
yeah,
I won't do it again.
That's an interesting sound effect. Yeah. It's okay. That's the end of the story.
Cool story, Hansel.
I'm not. Yeah, but they're not dating anymore, and I'm not saying it's because I saw them or I talked to them or I sat with them, but they are no longer dating.
Oh my god. Okay.
But good news, Taylor Swift is engaged.
There we go.
So bringing it back. Bringing it back.
So there's a one thing that you wanted to talk about today that's it's kind of interesting. And you mentioned this. You want to pitch ideas for a movie, huh?
Oh yeah. So
you want to play with that?
I thought of kind of. This is something that
I would also love if people wanted to, go on this as well, like, commented, on the whatever, like email us.
Yeah.
Random ideas for a movie or sequel that we don't need. That's great.
Right. So this was more of a setup perhaps for the future, unless you have an idea now, that we wanted to do a segment soon that would be pitching idea for a movie or a sequel that we don't need. There's a perfect movie that's already made,
Matrix.
But guess what? Which, I pretend that movie didn't happen. But there was literally a scene of just bodies raining from the sky. Did you see it?
No.
Oh, it's it's not the best.
Grease 2.
But
that is a movie, I know. But
you're
no. I know. I'm just naming.
Okay.
I went off a tangent. I'm sorry. I'm just naming sequels that really we didn't need.
Oh, the ones that are actually
that
exist,
it was,
so
but like a sequel
okay.
we don't need, Mrs. Doubtfire 2. We don't need that.
Yeah, which was apparently going to happen before the passing.
Yes,
I had heard.
Yes, which I would have seen, but it's not necessary.
Yeah, I think it would have been, Mrs. Doubtfire is such a lightning in a bottle situation.
Yeah.
So I had heard the plot was possibly that Mrs. Doubtfire was like spying on his daughter going to college or something, but that's the rumor I heard. But I don't know how that would work if you know who Mrs. Doubtfire is.
So now it's Big Mama's House 2. Is that what this has become? That sounds like the same premise as Big Mama's House 2.
It's Big Mrs. Doubtfire's
Big
house.
Mrs. Which I would see if it was called Big Mrs. Doubtfire's house. I think I would see that. Hello,
yeah,
my dear, get the fuck inside. Yeah.
I still quote that.
Who doesn't?
I'm like, hip is on the way, dear.
Who doesn't? Here's another one.
Know.
It's another Robin Williams movie, but The Birdcage 2.
There we go. I love The Birdcage.
Thank you. That is one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies.
Yes, it's literally like every minute is a laugh out loud 100%. Moment. It's one of those.
But like,
movies.
what would you do? It like Gene Hackman's character, Senator Keeley, runs for re-election, and like you have to do that whole thing. Like, would that be the premise?
Yeah. So I mean, we end with
him driving away in the car, telling the driver to meet me at this intersection, and then it cuts to dancing music.
Right. So I'm gonna guess that they have to sell the club.
Ooh.
They run out of money.
Ooh.
They have to sell the club. And perhaps Nathan Lane is doing drag shows on the side.
Oh,
make
got like
extra
almost like
cash.
a vaudevillian type, like back alley
Yeah,
subway drag performances. Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
He's at shitty clubs now, and he's just like, this is not how it's supposed to be. I was once the star of the birdcage, and
I
it's
just
like,
got back from
oh yeah,
safari, and
that
look, another muff. Yeah, and nobody
yeah,
laughs. It's just people
right,
just stare at him. But
right,
he's like in a
right.
different part of Florida. He's like where we grew up, and like nobody gives a fuck. Yeah,
Yeah.
He like left.
But would Robin Williams have to be
Ooh.
perhaps his
Or
manager?
yeah, I
I
maybe,
don't.
or he's like working at Publix or something. Or
Uh-huh.
you could capitalize on real life as well. And Armand died, and where does the club go from there? I
No,
know that's a horrible thing.
that's a Armand's like the best part of the movie.
Armand. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh,
When, when my wife doesn't go to one of my shows, and that she's very supportive. She comes to a lot of my shows. I quote the birdcage, and I look at her and go, "Where do you go when I'm killing myself on stage? Where do you go when I'm killing myself on stage?"
That's good. That's good.
And then she looks at me and goes, "I made you short." Yeah.
Well, what? Okay. Besides dying, who do you think is buying the birdcage now? Is it turn into a restaurant? Is it turn into another club?
I could see like I don't know, Bobby Flay or something like that. Like some type of major restaurateur buying that place. Guy Fieri buys it out.
Yeah.
Make Guy Fieri the villain.
They talk. Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then they kind of talk him into.
We're turning
like,
the birdcage into Flavor Town. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Exactly. And I could see them like perhaps trying to pitch them on like drag queen brunch there.
Drag queen bingo.
Yeah. There's a lot to be done there.
Oh God. I hope nobody major producer or whatever listens to this and goes, you know what, Nathan, what are you doing? You bored? I don't think Nathan would ever do a birdcage deal. I think Nathan would go. I think Nathan would say, "Go fuck yourself," and not do it.
I heard the ratings for Mid-Century Modern aren't doing too well.
Really? I watched a couple episodes and it's good. I like it. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like the idea of, you know, what is it? Three single gay men, 4 single gay men living together. I mean, it's
it's the gay Golden Girls.
But that's exactly it.
Yeah.
It's the gay Golden Girls. The Golden Girls have already been done. Kind of make it a different dynamic. That's the only thing. However, I do like the show. I do think it's pretty decent. Love the cast. I think the cast is fantastic.
Yeah, Matt Bomer,
Nathan Lane. I forget the other guy's name. He's been in so much stuff, and I love his work.
Yeah.
I have the internet.
And then, and then what's her name? She just passed.
Oh yeah,
I remember her as the voice of Eustace' mom in Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, so she did that. I mean, she's been in a lot of other things.
Nathan Lane, Linda Lavin, Nathan Lee Graham. That's who I'm thinking of. Nathan Lee Graham. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Bomer. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah. Linda Lavin. That was the one who passed, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I think she passed like midway through the season.
She passed December 29th, 2024.
Yeah. I wonder if they're still shooting season 1. But anyway, that's rough. That's rough. But yeah, I don't think you'd come back for Birdcage 2 either. So you can't have it without Robin. It's a duo.
Can't. I mean, there's not really too many standalone movies anymore. Everything kind of has a sequel now.
Yeah, I agree. But I am down to I'm still kind of developing this pitch game, and I think as the episodes go on, I'll have it more fleshed out.
You want to try to pitch one every week? You want to have like a weekly pitch, huh? Okay,
we'll see. Maybe. I kind of I'll talk to you about how like a kind of so it's more like there's a format to it. It's top secret stuff. You know, I can't. I think we need another
Sharknado, personally.
Another one. Oh yeah, we've only had So we need 7. I did think of a shark movie once called Shark Portals, where that's how, because one of my little fears, which is totally doesn't make any sense, is a shark in the pool. And if there are shark portals, I mean, the truth is the chlorine would probably kill the shark. But I'm just saying, a portal opens in someone's pool. That's a scene in a movie.
This sounds like Hot Tub Time Machine meets Jaws.
That's how I would pitch it to the executives. That's how I would pitch it to Asylum. Yeah. We'll step it up. Shark Portals starring
Craig Robinson. You have to have Craig
what's
Robinson
her name?
Again.
What's her name? That's in all, or it's like in the first one.
Tara Reid.
Forget her name. Tara Reid. Yeah. What other washed up? Dean Cain could be in it too. Dean Cain.
And you know what? Just to bring him out of retirement, Jack Nicholson. You need a big name there to sell it.
Yeah, I had heard he stopped because his eyesight was going, and he couldn't read the script. He's also getting older. I'm also just saying.
Yeah, I realize that. But it's also it is kind of sad seeing a lot of our favorite actors like Bruce Willis, like just how they're deteriorating as they get older. It is kind of shitty. It's really shitty. I mean, a lot of like Die Hard is one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time, and if not the greatest Christmas movie of all time, it is a Christmas movie. I will fight anybody on this. Anybody on
that'd
this.
be a good debate for us because I'm on the other end of that.
Guys, this is our last episode of the DP podcast. I want to thank you. It's the greatest Christmas movie.
Thank you.
We'll save it for the Christmas special. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Holiday special. I'm so sorry. It'll be special. We can do whatever special. I don't care. We will have a Halloween special. That's where I'm looking forward. That'll be fun.
Yeah, we do. That'll have a
fun.
Halloween special.
Because who doesn't have a Halloween special? All right. Yeah.
I know.
So Birdcage 2.
So Birdcage 2, not going to happen. But we can. I wrote some jokes for you.
For me.
Yeah, this might go terribly wrong, and they might be extremely not funny.
You wrote jokes, and then you want me to read them out loud, I presume, right? Kind of like
So Ron,
an update type thing. Is that what we're going for? Okay.
Yeah, kind of like an SNL.
I apologize
thing.
in advance, everybody.
So Ron has not read any of these jokes, and yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll give you an easy one. This is like. Also, I said this earlier, I wrote these this morning, so cut me some slack, fellow comedians who are listening. This one's not bad. This is more stupid. This is dumb. All these are dumb. These are all bad jokes. But here we go. You ready? Okay.
It's not even time for my beer yet, and you're already doing this shit. My God.
I know. Maybe you should have the beer now.
No, it's after work beer. Okay, here. They say honesty is the best policy, which I think only applies if you're good looking. If you're ugly, then the best policy is dim lighting.
Okay. You didn't like that one. All right, moving on. Because they're ugly, Ron.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks.
Okay, Cool. Okay. Here we go. Here's another one. I love bombing. It's great.
You're better than this. I know you are.
Yeah.
I've written nothing yet, so I might throw one at him. I'm just seeing what he's doing to me. Oh, little long here.
All right, here we go.
Let me see here.
Yeah, read this one. I like this.
It always seems contestants on America's Got Talent are required to have a tragic backstory. When I tried out for the show, I was rejected when the judges asked me how I felt about the dark day my parents perished in a terrible house fire, killing them both. My bedridden grandfather and my only son. I knew I dropped the ball when my response to them was, shit happens. The fuck is wrong?
That's terrible.
Shit happens.
That's terrible. I mean, look, if you're going out for America's Got Talent, you got to have the most tragic backstory if you want to make it.
God.
Shit happens. And you got to sell it. You got to sell it. All right, let's go. I got a few more.
Yeah.
You ready? Here we go. Here we go.
And you said no. Yeah,
Taylor
you
Swift
said no Taylor
related.
Swift. Taylor Swift announced her engagement to football star Travis Kelce, who received love and support from fans. Back in 2016, Travis Kelce actually hosted a dating show called Catching Kelce. So I'm sad to report that the newest season has been canceled, not because of his engagement, but because it's alleged the show went too woke. Was die fick?
And that's true. That's true. He had a dating show, and the prize was him, kind of like Flavor Flav. But
Oh, that's awesome.
okay, all right. Here, all right. Can you keep going?
I can do this.
Or are you done? Okay. All right. Here's another one. Here. Okay. Next joke. Here we go. Ron has not read these.
Despite apparent empty theaters for the blue characters in the last Avatar movie, The Way of Water, it still magically brought in $2.3 billion. Now, I'm not saying the numbers are fake, but the Smurfs only made $110 million worldwide, and personally, I find them way more fuckable. That was good!
That's probably the best we're going to get.
Oh, that's that one was good. That one was good.
Thank you. Hey, 1 out of 4 ain't bad.
You got one more?
I have one.
You want to leave him wanting more, but give it to me.
Oh, it's gonna bomb.
Nothing
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Yeah. It's not bad for this morning, good. Not having coffee yet. All right. Talking myself up. Here we go.
Okay, let me scroll here. Elon Musk announced his latest project, Macrohard? An AI software company directly attacking the name Microsoft. My God. Yeah, I know that's why I said, oh my God. When asked, Bill Gates gave a quick response on the phone saying, quote, "I'm shocked I'm on Internet Explorer right now, reading on it as we speak. And wait, no, I don't want to make it my default browser. Yes, I'm sure. No, I don't want to install McAfee. God damn it, another update? 1 second, let me open Firefox." End quote.
It's a little long-winded one, a little long-winded. But that's all I got for you for today. So, uh-oh.
It's a little insulting to you, but it's okay.
It's okay. It's going to be about my hair. That's the sound of Ron typing comedy. Welcome to the podcast with me, Robert Dunn, and Ron's typing. I hope that we're picking up on the typing. I think we are.
This is very Norm Macdonald-esque.
Okay. Should I rate it like Norm Macdonald, or I don't know? Okay. Sometimes I write jokes in the morning, and then I realized it was easier to just kill myself. And that is true.
The last two were decent. The other one, the Smurfs.
Yeah.
That was good.
Okay, yeah. There's one in there. That was my favorite. I should have ended with that one. But, yeah, so there we go. If you like that, let us know. I don't even care if the jokes bomb. I love
the obscenity.
Making people read jokes. Yeah. And then it's slowly understanding, the senses of humor. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. But you did. But I will give you credit. You gave something really quick just now.
Thanks.
So, all the typing you did, I was expecting a paragraph, and then it's like
type like this. I'm not a typist at all. Remember we had to take that class in middle school.
Okay.
Yeah, I did okay, and then I just gave up. And now nobody uses a keyboard, so it works out great.
I remember. Yeah, I remember. I swear the class was just called computers. Or something.
I think it was specifically a typing class.
And it was. Oh, okay. Yeah. Those
boring.
were boring.
ASDF, JKL, semicolon.
I was like, who's going to use a keyboard? Yep. I forgot the name of the lady that was like, because wasn't it like a digital teacher?
Yes, she was AI, 100%. Yes, she was a hologram.
Oh, yeah.
She was like the computer lab teacher. I do not remember her name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
But well, we can get into the next segment of the show, which is a show that we take questions from people, and I'll explain it more. It's called
Penetrating questions. Penetrating questions.
Penetrating Questions. This is the part of the show where we take questions from you, which you can send to us via a easy 3-question form found on our social media pages. It'll bring you to a Google Doc, and the best part of it is it's completely anonymous. You can come up with any fucking name you want. We won't know who the hell you are, unless you want it to be a real name. In fact, I think we have a real name in the questions today. So yeah, we can get right into it. We have a couple questions from listeners, and I'll start with one. We have someone who's written in before, as far as I know, from Boobs McGee, who she asked a question last time.
Don't assume gender. We don't know.
That's true. They wrote in last time and said, "Why are men?" Which is like, okay, I don't know. What do you mean? And then they wrote back and said, no other context will be given. No other context will be given. Answer the damn question. Liking the show.
So thank you,
far.
Boobs.
So thank you. They're coming
so
from a good
I
place.
think Boobs.
Yes.
Boobs McGee, I think the best way to answer the question of why are men is because we are. Because we fucking are. That's it. That's all you get. Because we are. I hope that answers your question, Boobs. I really hope your middle name is Areola. And Boobs Areola McGee. It's a nice Italian name, the middle name, followed by a nice Scottish following.
It wouldn't.
And Boobs, I just want you to know.
Yeah.
Whatever your gender is, whatever you are, I hope you are. That's all I have to say to you. Is I hope you are. I hope you continue to listen to the show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. My question to them would be,
yeah,
why are
Boobs,
you?
Why are you?
And I'm not going to give any more context. Answer the damn question. Why are you? No, but please don't.
You know they're going to. You know they're
asking.
listening to this and they're going to go, these motherfuckers. You know that's exactly what.
No, it's okay. I do appreciate you writing
absolutely.
in, Boobs McGee. We love having you. Thanks for listening to the show. We got to another one. This is from Peggy, and Peggy asks, "How do I convince my boyfriend to let me peg him?"
Well,
that's a real question.
Well. Let me have a real question. Of my coffee.
That is being asked to two straight men. How do I convince?
Perfectly honest.
How do I convince?
Perfectly honest. Not into that. At this point in my life, no, thank you. No, thank you.
Okay.
But if it is,
yeah, you know what? I'm not either.
Point, and I can comfortably say that.
Sorry,
I love how a family's going to listen to this. I am comfortable enough with my sexuality to say, no, I don't want that. Not for me. No, not at this point in my life. No. However, Peggy, who wants to peg, if that's what you really want to do, then you sit down and you talk with them. You want to, that conversation is key, right? Communication is key. You want to try that, open up the conversation. Maybe you'll find out that your boyfriend, partner, they want to do that. It's like, oh, yeah, why don't we try it out?
Right.
Let's see if I like it. And you know what? That could open up a whole new thing of sexuality for you. So I say,
do you think it's fair?
I say go for it.
If the other person doesn't reciprocate, if the other person isn't, if they want one person to go anally and the other person,
I think it's between the couple.
Do you think that's fair?
I think it's between the couple. You know, I mean, if one person wants to, wants to do it in the butt and the other person doesn't, I mean, that's between them. That's 100% between them.
It could be
if Peggy doesn't want to get it in the butt, but Jesus Christ, where are we going with this? If Peggy doesn't want to get it in the butt, but her boyfriend's okay with doing it, then yeah, go ahead. That's between you two. That's no judgment here.
What about I want to peg I want to peg you, but don't you dare do it to me.
I mean, that's
think
fair. That's a conversation. That's between the two of them. I think that's fine.
It's a conversation. It's something that we all need to be real anal about. You know,
I agree. That was low hanging fruit. That was good.
Sorry.
You want to write more jokes tomorrow morning?
That was good. So I think what you said was right. It's a conversation, and I don't know if there's a really convincing thing.
Yeah,
I don't think
no, if they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it
per se. Exactly.
And
so thank you, Peggy, for writing in.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Peggy, which I assume is a fake name. So, or it's a coincidence. Last
God,
one. I was actually thinking maybe I'll give you. That would be embarrassing. Do you have the next question in front of you, or do you
pull it? Nope.
If you don't, I can.
No,
I can pull it up too. No, I'll do it. No. I can put it in the chat.
It's fine. I have it right here. I can pull it up. Just bear with me, people. Here we go. Almost there. Got it.
I like the typing sounds better.
No. So, Chris Moore. Oh. So, this is a real name. Chris Moore is a comedian I perform with regularly. He is one half of the Frat Chat podcast. Him and Carlos Garcia host that show. Fantastic podcast. Give it a listen. Those guys are absolutely amazing. Chris is also an award-winning comedy writer. He's won a couple awards for a few things he's written, and he very funny. So yeah, the fact that he wrote in something, I thank you so much. Once again, shout out to Carlos and the Frat Chat podcast. Thank you guys so much, and yeah, give him a listen.
Do you have a air sound effect?
Don't.
Do you have an air horn? Could I be like, shout out to Frat Chat?
No, I don't. Yeah, we'll work on that. Yeah,
we'll work on that.
I'll
get on my fucking staff.
Oh, the fucking employees. Jesus, fire that one.
Sorry. Yeah, make the sound effect. Oh, sorry.
So abusive. Okay. The question is, as members of the biz, how do you navigate friendships to ensure they're meaningful and not with clout chasers? From my experience, it's hard for me to know who's telling me a funny story versus who's practicing a stand-up routine. Or are they nice to me because they're trying to network? If I didn't have a TV credit, would they even talk to me? What are some red flags that I can avoid to help make real friends in the industry? Thanks, guys. Brilliant question.
That's a really good
question.
No,
it wasn't funny and
coming from a
comedians are people too, Rob.
I didn't laugh once.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Like Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Like Taylor Swift.
She's a person. We're all people. We're all real just people.
Anyway.
But yes.
So
yes.
You want to take the reins on this one? It does. I can go first. I can go first. Sure. It doesn't matter. You take it.
Sure. Yeah. You go first. Oh, okay. I'll go. Okay. Well, I understand the whole. I mean, as someone who, I don't know if I have anything that people would want from me. You know, if like, oh, I had all these like big credits or something, and they're trying to schmooze. I've definitely noticed a difference in networking versus just naturally talking to people. Like, for instance, I personally hate going to networking events, and one of the things I used to do when I first was in LA is I have business cards, like actor business cards, and there's nothing wrong with having them, but I stopped holding them because when I did go to a networking event and I connected with someone, I'm like, oh, this person's really cool, maybe we could work together. And the second they whipped out that business card, I felt like
they were just pitching you.
Possibility
they were just pitching you
friendship.
Themselves. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm like, I thought you were my new buddy. What is this? What is this card? What is this? In fact, this is not a joke. I don't know if I have it in my desk right now.
It's the pegging device, isn't it?
No, those are in my drawers. See what I did there? I don't know. I might have thrown them away, but I used to carry business cards and all they said was, call me. There's
for a good
no
time.
phone number,
Robert Dunn.
nothing. it was just like if someone gave me their card, especially if it's another actor and they gave me their card, I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Fucking hire you? I'm trying to work. So I would give them a call me, and usually it got a laugh. Like I'm not doing it to be,
Yeah.
mean or anything. It was silly. But sorry, I'm getting a little off track there. But how can you tell the difference? I think
Yeah.
that just comes with time. You know,
I
yeah. I mean, there's a difference between my friends being nice to me and they're more honest and people that are just trying to like sugar you
I
up a
think
bit.
Chris and I have been doing stand up for a while, and I think at this point I know I can usually tell when somebody's practicing their jokes on me kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
you can feel them forcing it, trying to be funny. Now some people are just naturally funny, some people are just making off the cuff things, quips all the time. But then you feel that there are people actually like it's almost like they have a recording device on them and they're trying to, get a whole routine out of just this conversation, which I get it, that's how people do it. It's not organic, I don't think, but people do it. But I can pick up on that, and usually it's quite a turn off for me. I'm like, yeah, not here for that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of sucks that we have to try to filter out the fakeness in this industry.
Right.
If I didn't have a TV credit, would you even talk to me? You know what, Chris? That part of it might be true because you do have a TV credit now, and yeah, yeah, I know.
Oh shit,
right?
we should talk to him. Oh man, does he need a new friend?
He's a wonderful
I have a
person. He
business
always
card.
needs friends. He's a great guy.
I'm just kidding. No, I've seen them. I've seen them. And
A particular
they're
red
funny.
flag. Somebody kind of goes like out of me. You feel it's hard for me to call it a red flag. You have to feel it. Like everybody does something a little different, so it's hard for me to like just like, oh, that red flag. Yes. You feel them forcing on it. I think that's a red flag. You feel somebody like trying to force himself into that conversation. That's a big red flag. Oh, you're on MTV.
Yeah.
What do you do? Oh, do you know I do this?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you just trying to network. Oh, I act too. I'm a comedian. Oh, okay, great. Yeah.
I think if I feel like I'm never challenged in a conversation, that could be a sign that they're just kind of in it to soften me up. Is like everything I say, they become kind of like yes, this is not something I've dealt with.
Sure, go ahead.
You're kind of like if I was a big celebrity, I could totally see people just yesing me to death because I'm a celebrity.
Yeah.
To get on my good side because they might be nervous to challenge me on something. And when I say challenge, I don't mean like debate me. It's more of like they're nervous to say no to anything that I speak of.
And
I could see that.
I used to produce comedy shows for years, and you work with somebody on a different show, you like them, you think they're great, you put them on, and then they back out last second. And it's like, okay, I thought we had a good thing here. I thought, we were talking about how we wanted to work together and stuff, and now it's like, now you really don't care. And it's kind of like, that's definitely a red flag that you're like, oh, okay, this person obviously was just bullshitting me. That like you said earlier, time takes it. Time takes, it's just, eventually you learn just how to filter it out, I think. You have experiences
and it is hard to, and it is hard to tell, I think, like, if you really hit it off with someone, how can you tell that this is actually a newfound friendship versus like?
And I can honestly say Chris is a good friend of mine. Chris and Carlos are both great friends of mine. And that started, I think, organically. It's like, yes, Carlos put me on shows and stuff like that, but all of our friendships, I mean, they've been friends forever, but my friendship with them, it has developed. So it's not, and that's awesome. I mean, to make friends in this business is amazing. If they ever needed something from me, they obviously can reach out to me. No, I don't want to be pegged, you guys. I just want to throw that out there. I don't want that. So, throwing that out there. Okay. But yeah, so it's organically.
All right.
When it happens, it's awesome, and hopefully you work together. Become lifelong, business partners and things like that. And then other times it's like, this guy fucking sucks. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why I don't really blame, you see like Seth Rogen and Adam Sandler.
Oh God,
with
no.
the same
you trust
friends
him
all the time. And it's like, because yeah, you trust them. You've built those relationships, and I mean, sure, they all probably want to get hired for the next movie. Who wouldn't want to be? But at the same time, it's like, yeah, but they're also genuine
especially,
friends,
and
they're
I'm
coming
sure
from a
people
good
have seen it,
place,
like,
so.
you know, Rob Schneider. Like Adam Sandler,
Yeah.
he's like, he's my friend. I put him in my movies, regardless what his opinions. And that's what a friendship truly is. If it was just about,
Yeah,
I'm sure Adam could be like, no, Rob, this is not happening. We're not doing this. I don't like what you said, but it's like, no, you're my friend. You're working. Like, no, I'm going to keep you here. Cause, and that's a
Yeah.
friendship. That's a good friendship. And that's
Right,
organic to me. Do I?
yeah, yeah. I maybe it is like a gut feeling. It's just like, yeah, I feel like this person's being genuine. I don't know. It's some
Agreed.
people's radars are better than others. So, but
I hope that helps,
but
Chris.
that was a
I do.
excellent
I hope
question.
that helps. So that was the first serious
Yeah.
question we've gotten on this thing.
Yeah. I want
I
more.
think we'll
of
have them
Chris
on.
Moore,
I think him and
so
Carlos will be on in the future shows. Yeah, they're
that'd be cool.
very funny gentlemen.
I'm down to clown.
Very funny.
That's from what I've
Very
seen. Yes,
funny
they
guys.
are. I've checked them out, and
I am very
They're good-
grateful for
they're
their
good
friendships.
peeps.
Love you guys.
well, as we come to the end of
Okay.
oh god.
Was there anything else?
Card and everything.
There was one more thing we want to talk. You want to talk about that?
Well, yeah.
We can. Real quick.
Yeah.
I think it also I think it ties into this
yeah, because
question.
we
as
are.
well. Yes.
Yes, it does actually. And then I guess we can
I'll
probably
have my
wrap it
beer.
up there, so, and we'll go to the fender bender at the end. And forgot
Fire
what that's called,
Abend
the
beer.
German word.
Fire after
yeah.
work.
Okay.
beer.
So I'll just exactly. So this kind of ties in where I'll ask you first. What is the worst thing that someone could say, but with good intentions? They're not trying to like annoy you. They are coming from a good place. What is something that someone could say that really gets on your nerves as an actor or a comedian?
Fuck, I think I'm gonna sneeze. No, not that. Sorry.
Yeah.
One of the worst things, and I think this goes across the board, because it's like you tell somebody to do comedy, and then they're like, "Oh, tell me a joke." No, tell me that can annoy me sometimes. And usually it's at work.
Yes.
And I'm like, no, I don't want to lose my job today, so I'm not going to tell you my routine. So no, not that. That bothers me. Another thing is, I think this would be good for your routine. You've never seen my routine. How the fuck do you know? Now there are friends. I don't mind that everybody does that.
Right.
Like, there are friends. I've had friends say something to me recently. Like, one friend elaborated on one of my jokes, and he brought a different element to it. I'm like, oh, that's fucking good. Yes. Thank you. I'm like, yes, thank you. And he's not even a comedian friend. So that, it depends. Like it doesn't bother me. It just kind of irks me a little bit. Or another thing is, like, let's say you have a friend come to multiple shows. All my friends are going to listen to be like, oh shit, is that me? No, it's not you guys. No, just people in the past. Not you immediate people that have been to recent shows lately. You know who you are. Is when they're like, oh, that joke, maybe you did that joke differently last time. It didn't work. It's like, I don't need you to tell me how to feel. I know I know what I did wrong. Like, I know exactly how it hit, what to hit differently and stuff like that. Just give compliments. Don't tell me what I did wrong. You're not. Even my wife has been on the, sometimes she'll say something and I'll get defensive at her. And even she knows better than most people, all people. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's, like I said, comedians, we know how we do the moment we're on stage. We know in real time how bad we're doing or how great we're doing. So yeah, we know. You don't need to tell us.
Right. Okay. That's fair. When you said the whole like, oh, you're a comedian, tell me a joke. It's kind of like with I've heard this before as an actor where it's like, okay, cry.
Oh yeah.
Cry on cue.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Usually at this point I tell people, okay, you want me to tell you a joke? Pay me. Pay me.
Yeah. I joke. I'm like, is this union?
Pay me.
or something like that. I would say the thing that I know I've gotten this so many times, and I know they're coming from a good place, so I'm not actually hating on anyone that has said this in the past. But one of the things that gets on my nerves is when someone's watching a TV show or a movie, and there's an actor that resembles me. I'm a white guy with dark hair, and they're like, I was watching this TV show, and I saw this character who looked just like you, and I'm thinking, why didn't they get Robert? Why didn't they hire you? I don't know. I don't know why. They begged me. They fucking begged me, and I told them right to their face, no, I am not doing your
you and I
well-paid
both
job.
know it comes down a lot of times to the nitty-gritty. Your nose might have been not what they were looking for, or something stupid like that, or they didn't like a past project you did, or because of that past project,
right. There's a million reasons why you don't get cast, and I bet you anything it has 100%. Nothing to do with your performance. There's always, and I will also, just to stick up for actors a little bit. For people who aren't actors, if you see someone in a show, like a TV show or a movie, and all they say is, "May I take your order?" Like they're just the waiter in that episode. Those actors had to fight tooth and nail and fight hundreds of other people to say, "May I take your order?" And it was just the elements worked. It was like they wanted a blonde guy in his 20s who was this tall, and here I am auditioning for it, and I didn't get it. And it's like, wow, you didn't get the part for saying, "May I take your order?" Wow, you must suck.
I auditioned for a friend one time for a film. Thought I was going to get casted. Never contacted me again. I still haven't heard back from this day, so I'm still waiting for the call. This is one of my first film projects. I did a film project at Brooklyn College. Me and a bunch of friends. Mm-hmm. And the director was recreating the One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest scene of I Bet a Dime with the cigarettes. They're playing the I Bet a Dime thing. And it was a 35 millimeter camera. Mm-hmm. So it was all silent. Okay, so he was recreating a silent version of that, based on facial expressions, hand gestures, and stuff. I mentioned earlier, 5'4" and pudgy. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Perfect to play Danny DeVito's character in that, right? Nay. Perfect. Yep. Definitely great. All my friends got their faces on this project, which they could easily use for a quick reel or whatever, right? Because the guy who actually did the Danny DeVito part was friends with the director at the college, he got it. So the only thing you saw of me was my left shoulder right here, baby. That's all you saw. I was the over-the-shoulder shot, baby. I was the OTS. That's all you saw. Ooh, so I left that, and then when I finally saw the video, I was like, you motherfucker. So, why didn't I get casted in that? Because I didn't suck the director's dick. That's why I didn't get casted in that. Now I know.
Now you know, and we'll bring it right back to pegging. Now you know better. And with that said, I just want to end this by saying congratulations, and thank you to the listeners for listening.
I got nothing else for anybody. That's it. Yes. Oh, my beer. My Fire Robin beer.
I'm out of.
You always forget this.
Oh, snap. I got to join you at some point.
This is Keys Jingle. This is not a beer. This is a cider from my local grocery store. It's a Green Apple Angry Orchard cider. It's a hard cider, 5% alcohol.
Okay.
I think it's better than the crisp apple, not as sweet. So, Prost.
Mm-hmm. Bottoms up. Awesome. Well, with that said,
bitte schön, danke für alles, ja. Danke für Fernsehen. I think that's how I say. Danke für Fernsehen.
Yeah,
and
danke.
Tschüss. Guys, everyone, thank you so much.
All right,
love y'all.
Gracias, Ron. I love you guys.
Bye.
We'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey everyone, thanks for listening to today's episode of the Down with DP podcast. If you haven't yet, you can check us out on our socials. We have Instagram at DWDP Podcast, and on Facebook, just search Down with DP Podcast. If you have a question or a wild story you want us to weigh in on, just fill out our quick anonymous 3-question form on our socials, or you can email us directly at downwithdppodcast@gmail.com.